Hey there, it's E Squared Photography. I'm Erin.
And I'm Emily, and we are here to keep things simple and fun.
Is it graduation time in your area and you're thinking about maybe getting out and shooting some cap and gown or graduation photos for those special seniors that are either graduating from college or high school? We are here to give you some pose tip ideas to make things super easy at a little session.
And stick around until the end because we have something special just for you.
And we promise by the end of this video today, you will walk into a cap and gown session having some fun, fresh ideas for your seniors.
And for the best photography tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications of future videos. And don't forget, every Monday morning we come out with a new video just for you.
All right, let's dive right into some of our favorite pose ideas that we like to use at what we call our cap and gown sessions. Now, these could be used with high school graduates or college graduates. It really doesn't matter. We absolutely love doing these sessions. So let's take a look at pose number one. So pose number one is toss that cap. So this is probably our seniors' favorite pose, and they always ask about it if we forget to do it. So they can either toss the cap up and look up towards it. We always find that's really cute. Or they can toss the cap toward the camera. You just want to make sure when you are doing that your shutter speed is fast enough.
Pose number two is walking. So let's look at some examples here. So in both of these examples, the girls have on their cap, they have their gown, all of their ropes, all of that fun stuff. And we're just gonna have them unzip their robe so we can see their cute dress. And we're gonna have them walk nice and slow as they sway their gown back and forth. They can look at us, they can look away.
Okay, so something that I just wanna pause and take a moment to explain with cap and gown sessions, it can get a little bit tricky, and here is why. So when we're doing cap and gown sessions, we always find ourselves, and we haven't figured out like a pattern that really works well, but we always find ourselves saying, okay, now take your gown off and keep your cap on. Now take your cap off and keep your gown on. Now put your whole thing on. Now take it all off. Now we're like, and so we're just back and forth a lot. So if you can come up with a system, awesome. Let us know what you come up with. What most of our senior girls really like to do is they like to wear a cute dress and some heels under their gown. And so typically if we have their gown on, it's open. Otherwise, a lot of the cutest photos are when their gown is completely off and maybe they just have their ropes hanging with their cap on. Typically, all of them do happen with their cap on for the most part, but you can kind of see as we go through this. So let's hop on now to pose number three, which is a traditional pose. So you can see here two variations. She has her gown on in one and just her dress on in the other. But we do like to have the ropes, and she has a special medal that she's wearing. It just adds a little bit of a pop of color for her school colors. But it's just hands on the hips, cross at the ankles, super traditional.
And pose number four is what we call the gown over the shoulders. So they will take their gown off and they'll toss it over their shoulder. Now with this one, they could walk towards you, they could walk away and peek back at you, or like the image on the left, you can just stand sideways and kind of you're peeking over your shoulder that way. So there's a lot of variation you can do with this pose.
If you have ever shot cap and gown sessions or anything like that, let us know, comment below and tell us a trick or a pose or something that you have to offer a piece of advice for others. Pose number five, probably my favorite, is to have the senior grab the ropes if they have any or their tassel. So as you can see here in the picture on the left, she's grabbing her ropes and just turning off to the side. Again, vary up the poses, have them look at you, look away, maybe do a soft smile. And then on the right there, she's just simply hand on hip and grabbing her tassel and pulling it out just a little bit.
Now, a couple things you could do before we get into the next pose, a couple things you could do. We offer all of our seniors that we had the past year a free cap and gown session. So we pick a day, they all come for a good 10-15 minutes to do a little mini session. And then they're on their way. Or we even do it in our local town here. We do it on graduation day, like an hour or two before graduation, and then they get to head off to graduation, which is really, really fun. You could also offer these as little mini sessions for students that maybe didn't photograph with you or whatever it might be. So it's super fun, and the kids love them.
And along with that, we always tell our seniors when they do come to these sessions, bring your family and friends. The more the better, because we just have a lot of fun with it. And they also like to know, hey, I can have my boyfriend in the picture, or I can have my best friend in the picture, or my mom, or whatever it might be. All right, pose number 6, add in props. So as you can see, here's a few different ideas of some props that some of our seniors have added in. So a picture of them when they were little, maybe a, what is that called? A flag thingy.
Flag thingy. I don't know what those are called.
A banner or flag thingy of the college that they're going to attend.
Oh, what are they called?
A pennant.
Pennant?
Yeah, or something. Okay. And then something that we like to do when we are having our local graduates come to the session right before graduation is we have just a few props, such as the balloons that can blow up. They think that's fun with their friends.
And pose number 7 is friends and family. So like Erin had said, we let them bring their friends, their family, so they can hop in with pictures. These are super fun ones. We love this part of it. So we like to set aside enough time in the little mini session there, 10 to 15 minutes, so we have time for friends and family to hop in as well.
And then pose number 8 is think of some fun ideas. Have fun. So for example, if we look at these, you can see the girl on the left there is turned around with the peace sign, like peace out high school. And the one in the middle is just dangling her cap down, and we're kind of focused on that cap. Or she's just celebrating on the right there, throwing her hands up in the air and a leg behind her. So just think of some fun ideas where they're celebrating, something a little bit more goofy or silly. They always like to add those in.
And then the most important thing when you do these sessions is to remember to keep it simple. So don't go overboard with planning poses you want to try. Just pick a handful and stick to those with each senior. We hope that this video was helpful for you and you're ready to go with your first cap and gown session, or maybe it's not your first, but hopefully we give you lots of ideas. Now, if you're interested, in the description below, we have an actual senior session with guy and girl planning guide as well as pose ideas. It's a free thing that we can have for you in the description below, so take a look at that.
And if you like this video today, make sure to like it, subscribe, and share with a friend so we know to make more videos just like this one.
And follow us along on Instagram at e2photography for even more behind the scenes or some more education for you. And don't forget, every Monday morning we come out with a new video for you, so make sure to follow along and hit that subscribe button. We will see you next time.